An enormous piece of equipment is now docked at the port of Pensacola. The TX-10,000, that's what it's called, back for the second time this year.
It's a heavy lifting ship mainly used for decommissioning oil rigs. WER's Brent Carney was able to go on board and learn a bit more about this ship and why it's here.
Yeah, Bob, Sue, I mean, standing here at the end of the Palafox Pier, I've had quite a few people come up to me very interested on what that thing is, but mostly very excited to see cool things like that coming to the Pensacola port. Now, it stands 250 feet tall and can lift more than 7,500 tons. Its arrival into Pensacola got a lot of attention.
That is the weirdest looking thing.
Transformer. It's like a transformer.
The TX-10,000 is America's largest heavy lifting ship. It's made by Xenos Marine. There's only one of them in the world, and Chris Johnson is the ship's captain.
Myself and several other crew members on board right now have been on board since the inception of the vessel. Keel was laid in 2009. Construction was finished in 2010. And we commissioned the vessel in 2011.
The ship dominates the Pensacola skyline. It's 254 feet tall, 310 feet wide, and can lift 7,500 tons.
Honestly, if it can be picked up, we can pick it up.
It's got a kitchen, a helipad, and it even has a horn. The TX was clearing an oil rig site just east on the Mississippi River. It pulled into Pensacola for routine maintenance.
There's a bunch of no longer viable assets out there for us to pick up, and Pensacola just fits the bill. It's a lot closer than home. It's roughly an 18-hour run from Pensacola to the job site, or a 3.5-day run from Sabine Pass, Texas, where we're home based out of.
The TX is a giant catamaran with a giant crane structure in the center. The crane is capable of lifting an entire oil rig platform.
So if you look outside the window, there's 2 pontoons, there's 2 gantry cranes. Each gantry crane is connected by a pin-and-pin connection, and this allows the vessel to articulate all independent of one another. So it's not a rigid connection. We're able to move independent of one another in a seaway. So that keeps us, it's a lot more stable than you'd think.
Since it was commissioned, the 40-member crew have been tackling some of the toughest jobs in maritime engineering.
Most of us have been here since the inception of the vessel. It's a big family, and it's been like that for a long time, and we hope to keep it that way.
Now, seeing this thing at night here at the end of the Palafox Pier is truly something to behold, and the people of Pensacola only have a few more days to check it out down here. Captain Chris told me today that they plan on leaving, going back out to their job site somewhere out in the Gulf of America sometime this weekend. Live in Pensacola, Brent Carney, WER News.